This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Hello, everybody. This is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you Game 2 of the Diamond Gems Negro League Tournament Finals between the 1945 Cleveland Buckeyes and the 1938 Kansas City Monarchs. I have had an interesting week. We went to watch the Chiefs practice at St. Joe at their training camp, and it was warm. And I'm sitting there, and my phone, which I'm now using to film this game, and I have been using to film my games, went to a black screen of death. You couldn't swipe off the screen to get to the apps. You could say, hey, Google, open such and such app, and it would work. So that was not a problem. But the problem was the camera was not working correctly. I'd filmed a game and couldn't upload it to my editor on my computer because the quality was greatly diminished. So I went through a hard reset this morning and went back to the factory settings of the phone. Of course, you lose everything. I got the contacts off my wife's phone, so we have our phone numbers. But I got the camera back, and I'm happy. Hopefully this will work. This is the first time I've used it since the hard reset, so we'll see how it goes with the editor. Could be that this game may not be able to go up on YouTube if it doesn't work, but I think it will. I've been on a kick lately also to make my games travelable and getting rid of large charts and so forth. So even with Stratomatic, you can do that. I went and took the Stratomatic deals and copied those charts down to baseball card size, so I could carry those easily if I take this game on the road. Fielding charts, you can't get quite that small, but 5x7, that's fine. And I can still see the print. Print's small, but I can see it. We're ready to go with Game 2. Pitching for Kansas City is Provine Bradley, and pitching for Cleveland is Flash Brummer. Bradley's on the mound first for Kansas City. He is a 21-8 record in 1938 with a 2.99 earned run average, batting card number 2. Parnell Wood steps into the box. Going on the road also means using smaller dice, and back to the Apba shaker, which is always welcome. Like the sound. There we go. Parnell Woods. 4 at 5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Provine Bradley starts the game as he would wish, with a strikeout. Avelino Canizares, promising young shortstop for the Cleveland Buckeyes. 4-4 is a fly ball to center field. Turkey Stearns is under it and picks it out of the sky. 2 outs. Here's Sam the Jet Jethro, the number 3 hitter and a .352 batter in 1945. 1-4 is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. A home run for Sam the Jet Jethro. 1-0 Cleveland. Had some power in 1945 at 14 home runs. He's got his Buckeyes on top, and with their solid pitching, it's a good start for Cleveland. Here is Buddy Armour. 6-8 is a pop-up, first base side. Buck O'Neill is under it and makes the catch. That's the end of the top of the first, but the Buckeyes break out on top, 1-0. Monarchs are coming to bat. Here's a good look at Flash Brummer's card, 18 and 13, 2.49 earned run average. Henry Milton, speedster, outfielder for the Kansas City Monarchs, steps into the box. 3-4, ground ball to first base. Archie Ware's got it, steps on the bag unassisted and beats Milton to the bag, 1 down. Second baseman Newt Allen had an outstanding day yesterday. 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. The homer was the only run of the game. There's a pitch to Newt. 5-7. Ground ball to second base. That's Johnny Cowan, and he's a 3. 8-3 is an out. He makes the play. That brings the bat Willard Brown, one of the 5 Hall of Famers on this roster. 339 with 29 homers in 1938. 4-7 is a split chance. 1-6 is a single. It's a line drive caught by the third baseman, Parnell Woods. Nice play by Woods. Monarchs are retired in order. We go to the top of the second. Cleveland up by a penny. All right, on the Stratomatic cards, he is listed as Provine Bradley, but James Riley's encyclopedia calls him Province Bradley. I think that's probably more accurate. Province Bradley, 6 foot, 195 pitcher for the Kansas City Monarchs. He is primarily a one-pitch pitcher. Fastball. He needs to locate that fastball. Here is Ducky Davenport, 5'7", is a ground ball to second base. That's Newt Allen. He's a 2. 19-2 is an out. Newt Allen makes the play. Ducky Davenport goes back to the dugout. Here is Archie Ware, the first baseman. The leader on this ball club, line drive hitter. 1-9 is a fly ball to Turkey Stearns in center field. He comes in a few steps, makes the grab, 2 outs. Now Quincy Troop, the player manager, he replaced Parnell Woods as the player manager for the 1945 season. Before that, the third baseman was the player manager. All right, 4-11 is a ground ball to Buck O'Neill at first. Flips to Bradley covering. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Cleveland. All right, let's talk a minute about Flash Brummer, the starting pitcher of the Cleveland Buckeyes. He was an overhand curveball pitcher. He pitched with no windup. First played in the major leagues under Ted Double Duty Radcliffe. Radcliffe changed contracts early in Brummer's career and brought him to the Memphis Red Sox when Radcliffe went to the Red Sox, and he pitched them to the first half championship of that league season. Eventually ended up with the Cincinnati Tigers, the original organization of the Cleveland Buckeyes. Had a car wreck in, I think, 1942, with 4 of his teammates fractured his skull. Had a heavy concussion. But recovered from the car wreck, and then when the team moved to the Buckeyes, he pitched well, made all-star games, pitched in a 45 all-star game. All right, he's set to go. Turkey Stearns is in the box for Kansas City. 4-11. Ground ball to the pitcher. He throws to Archie Well for the out. Stearns is retired. 1-2-3. 1 away. Here's Buck O'Neill, the first baseman. Little power. He had 12 homers. Didn't have his best offensive season in 38, though, at 249. 6-4 is a ground ball to shortstop. X Canizares is a 2. 11-2. He makes the play. 6-3. 2 outs. So far, Eugene Brummer, Flash Brummer, Eugene's his first name. So far, he's retired all 5 Monarchs. Here's catcher Harry Else, who did not play yesterday, but he's in the lineup today. 4-8, base on balls. Else becomes the Monarchs' first base runner. He's a catcher, not slow, but he's also not a serious threat to steal. Boise Marshall, the third baseman. 3-11's a line drive to Parnell Woods. He's got it. 3 outs. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 Cleveland. Providence Bradley will pitch to Johnny Cowan, the pitcher, and then back to the top of the order. There is no score here. There is 1 run in the top of the third. Excuse me. That was Sam Jethro's homer. Johnny Cowan, 5-4, is a catcher's card X. Harry Else is a 2 at catcher. 7-2 as a little dribbler in front of the plate. Harry Else pounces on it and throws the first in time to get Johnny Cowan. Score it 2-3. Now the pitcher, Flash Bremer, who is a hitting card 4. Pretty good hitting pitcher. He drove in the winning run of one of the games in the 1945 World Series against the Homestead Grays. 1-9 is a ground ball to second base. Newt Allen has it, throws the first, 2 outs. Top of the order, and Parnell Woods. Two 6 is a split chance. That's a double for Parnell Woods. 1-10 would give him a double. Cleveland has another runner in scoring position for the second hitter in the lineup, Avelino Canizares, probably their second best hitter. There's the pitch to Canizares. 4-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Providence Bradley recovers and gets a fastball by Canizares for the third out, stranding Woods at second. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Buckeyes. All right, Mex Johnson, the shortstop for Kansas City, leads off for the Monarchs. Here's the pitch from Eugene Bremer, 2-4 is a base on balls. Leadoff hitter is on. Second base runner for the Monarchs, both by way of gifts. C. Stealing, base stealer. Here's the pitcher, Provine Bradley, a number 2 batting card. Okay, that brings up the pitcher, Providence Bradley. He is going to try to sacrifice. And that's a roll of the 2 red dice. 8. Batters thrown out by the first baseman. Runners advance 1 base. Successful sacrifice. Runner goes to second. 1 away. Top of the order, and Henry Milton comes to bat for the Monarchs. 4-6 is a fly ball to left field B. The runner will hold at second. Buddy Armour makes the catch. 2 down. Man still in scoring position, though, for Newt Allen. Four 7 is a split chance. 1-6 will be a base hit, 1 asterisk. Otherwise, it's a line out to Parnell Woods, and that's what it is. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 1-0 Cleveland Buckeyes. Son of the Jet Jethro leads off for Cleveland. He went deep this last time up, and that's the difference in the game, 1-0. Pitch from Providence Bradley, 6-4. Fly ball center field X. That's Turkey Stearns. He's a 2. And 6-2 is a catch. 1 away. There's Buddy Armour. 1-8 is a deep drive to right field, and it's catchable, though. Henry Milton runs it down at the warning track. 2 outs. It looks like Cleveland hitters know what's coming. They know it's going to be a fastball. But the defense is holding up for the Monarchs, and location has not been bad for Providence Bradley. 2-3 is a line drive to Newt Allen at second base. Solid contact all the way around for the Buckeyes in the 4th inning. No hits. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Cleveland. Willard Brown from Monroe, Louisiana, played 1 year in the minors before he was discovered by J.L. Wilkinson and signed by the Monarchs. came up to the Monarchs as a shortstop and played well immediately. Put together all-star numbers in nearly all of his seasons. Played a lot overseas. He played, or not overseas, but in Puerto Rico. Played quite a bit for Santurce in Puerto Rico. Played a lot of ball in Mexico. After World War II, he was signed by the St. Louis Browns, and I think he signed together with Hank Thompson. He was only allowed to play in 21 games, and he hit just one home run and only 170s in the first 21 games. There was a period of adjustment. Part of the adjustment was dealing with the racism. He is the man who hit the first black man to hit a home run in the American League. It happened to be a teammate's bat that he was using, and that teammate broke the bat so that he could not use it again. That's the kind of teammates he had with the Browns. He was not sent down. He was given his outright release after 21 games. So he went back to the Monarchs and resumed playing well as he had played through his career. Hank Thompson, on the other hand, was also released early after not playing well, but he was given a second chance by the New York Giants and played well and worked out in his second chance. There's Willard Brown, pitch from Eugene Bremer. 5-7, ground ball second base, X. That is Johnny Cowan. Cowan's a 2. And Cowan makes the play. Brown is out 4-3. The other thing about Willard Brown, he was known as, he was a bad ball hitter. He'd swing at everything. He once hit a pitch that bounced over the wall for a home run. Here's Turkey Stearns. 6-8 is a pop-up to Archie Ware at first base. 2 outs. Now Buck O'Neill. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch to Buck. 2-11. Line drive to Parnell Woods. Woods catches it. 3 outs. Go to the top of the 5th inning. Pitchers are dominating. Much like yesterday, 1-0, only the 1 is reversed. Buckeyes 1, Monarchs nothing. Archie Ware, Quincy Troop, and Johnny Cowan are the scheduled hitters in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch from Providence Bradley, 2-11. Line drive to Buck O'Neill at first. Caught. Buckeyes have hit a lot of balls hard, right on the nose, but they're atom balls. Quincy Troop. 5-9. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Johnny Cowan. Cleveland has had only 2 hits, both extra bases. Homer by Jethro and a double by Woods. 1-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Providence Bradley. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0 Cleveland. Who else is up but Harry Elf, catcher for the Monarchs. 1-11. Pop up to the shortstop. Avelino Canizares calls for it and makes the grab. 1 down. Boise Marshall. 2-9. That's a drive. Deep to left field. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Over the head of Buddy Armour. Over the wall. Plenty of distance. Home run. And the game is tied 1-1. Boise Marshall touches them all. Gene Brummer picks up the rosin bag and throws it down. Max Johnson steps into the box for Kansas City. 2-8. Pop up the shortstop. 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, Providence Bradley. Sacrificed his first time up. 5-8 is a line drive to Avelino Canizares. So Canizares makes all the plays except the one that nobody could catch, the home run by Boise Marshall. We go to the 6th, it's 1-1. Only 3 hits in this game, 2 by Cleveland and 1 by Kansas City. But two of those hits have left the yard. Eugene Bremer leads off for the Buckeyes. 1-3 is a split chance. 1-17 double. That's going to be a double by Eugene Bremer, helping his own cause. Top of the order, and Parnell Woods, the third baseman, steps in the box. 316 hitter. Here's the pitch. 5-7 is a ground ball X to second base. That's Newt Allen. He's a 2. 12-2 is an out. Runner goes to third. In a tight game like this, Kansas City will go ahead and pull their infield in. They're going to play tight and try to cut this run off the plate. Avelino Canizares is the hitter. 6-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Now they can play at normal depth. Sam Jethro. 1-8 is a single, and that gets the run home. Base hit, RBI for Jethro. That's his second RBI. And Sam Jethro is 2 for 3 on the day. Also his threat to steal second. All right, as an A base stealer is Chance and Basie, because its steal is 1-15, 75% chance, plus add +1 arm, which is the catcher's arm for Harry Else. 1-16, he'll be safe. There he goes. Rolled to 17. The Jet comes up empty at second. Tag applied by shortstop Mex Johnson. 3 outs for the bottom of the 6th. Last couple of days, I don't care how good the stolen base odds are, I've been getting killed stealing second base. Henry Milton leads off. He was thrown out twice yesterday for the Monarchs trying to steal. 6-10 is a ground ball third base X. That's Parnell Woods. He's a 2. Gets through for a base hit, Henry Milton. I said yesterday I was an unrepentant base stealer. I still am. 1-15, he's an A base stealer. Quincy Troop's arms -1, 1-14. 70% chance to do this? Of course not. It's an 18. I think at this point, my chances for stealing second base are like 0. Score 2-4 with Johnny Cowan applying the tag. 1 away. Newt Allen's the batter. 5-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Newt Allen's bat has cooled today. He is 0 for 3. 2 outs. Willer Brown. 2-7 is a ground ball to Parnell Woods. He's got up the long throw across to Archie Ware, and Brown is retired 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 2-1 Cleveland. All right, Buddy Armour leads off for the Cleveland Buckeyes. He's out of Jackson, Mississippi, and he was 5'9", 170 pounds. He had a few seasons where he hit 300, including 1945. Not a whole lot of power, but a solid ball player. Here's the pitch from Providence Bradley, 4-6. Ground ball shortstop X, that's Mex Johnson's of 4, 8-4. That is a error on Mex Johnson. First error of the game. It's hard to win championships when your shortstop is a 4, because they did it. I feel like if you're going to win a championship, you've got to have an above-average shortstop. Here is Ducky Davenport. Armour is a B stealer. Normally, since my running game has been shut down, I'm not going to try to steal, but normally I would try to steal. B +1 of Harry Else's arms, 1-14. It's still 70% chance of. No, Cleveland's going to try to win this game. Get a runner in scoring position. There's nobody out. There he goes. 70% chance. 18. Am I hard-headed or what? He's out. Max Johnson with the tag, Harry Else with the throw, 2-6, 1 away. Sometimes the dice just will not give you a break, and this is one of those times. Whit Merrifield had a streak of 33 consecutive stolen bases killed yesterday. I think it was yesterday he was thrown out. It was a very close play. He beat the throw beat him, but he beat the tag, but slid off the base and the tag stayed applied, so he was out. Here's a pitch to Ducky Davenport. 3-7, single for Davenport. All my subscribers are saying, please, don't try to steal. Archie Ware. Archie Ware is looking at Ducky Davenport and saying, stay there. There's the pitch to Archie Ware. 110 popped up. Newt Allen is calling for it on the infield. It'd be an infield fly rule anyway. 2 outs. Quincy Troop, the player manager. 6-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. That was a fatigue inning by the wife or Providence Bradley. Two bad things happened to him, a single and an error. So he is 2/3 of the way to being tired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Turkey Stearns will lead off for the Kansas City Monarchs. 6 feet tall, strong hitter, power hitter. He was credited for his first year in the Negro Leagues for hitting 35 home runs against all competition. Started out in the Negro Southern League and then went to the Detroit Stars. Played most of his career, most of his Hall of Fame career with the Detroit Stars. 5-11, ground ball to first base X. That's Archie Ware. 22. Select another split. 1-2 is a base hit, gets past Ware. Stearns is on with nobody out. Buck O'Neill. All right, we'll try to hit and run, and Buck will miss the pitch, and Turkey Stearns will get thrown out. We'll see what happens. Here's the roll. 6. Ground out to second base. Runner advances. We got a runner in scoring position. I'm happy. It's up to Harry Else. Or if it's not Else, it's Boise Marshall, who's already homered in this game. Else, 291 hitter. Here's a pitch from Flash Bremer. 5-7. Ground ball second base X. Johnny Cowan's a 2. 1-2. Gets through. Rolls in the right field. But one base advance only. Single asterisk. Monarchs have first and third with 1 out. That's 2 bad things that happened to Bremer. The next one, he's tired. Boise Marshall. 4-9. Infield's playing in, by the way. Let's see what 4-9 is. That's a base hit for Marshall. Else is slow, 1-10. He'll stay at second base, but the Monarchs tie the score 2-2. And Boise Marshall has knocked in both Monarchs runs so far today. Flash Bremer is now tired. So when I play basic Apba, when a pitcher is tired, this ground out followed by double asterisk becomes a single, or followed by 2 pluses. And this ground out followed by 2 pluses becomes a single. When you're playing advance, it's the dots. Well, anyway, we're not going to worry about advance right now. But this is basic. So if Max Johnson rolls a 111 or a 3-9 against Flash Bremer, those outs turn into base hits. So in light of that fact, the Cleveland Buckeyes are going to make a change. They're going to bring in Roosevelt Davis, 3-3 with 2.83 earned run average. Max Johnson steps in the box for the Monarchs. 1-6 is a base hit. Still got a slow runner at second. He's going to go to third with only 1 out. Bases loaded. Providence Bradley has not reached his tired point yet. He's 2 points past his fatigue rating. So he's going to stay in the game and try to get a fly ball. I don't see a lot of, let's see. He is not a good hitting pitcher. But, let's roll the dice, see what happens. Infield's playing back for a double play. Cleveland's really hoping for a strikeout. 6-7. Line out to shortstop if it's a 3 or more. Caught by Canizares. 2 outs. Now the Buckeye infield is for sure playing deep. Normal depth. Henry Milton, top of the order. 2 outs. 1 run is scored. 1-6 is a split chance 1-2. A double 12 is going to be a single double asterisk. 2 runs will score, and Kansas City takes a 4-2 lead. And that could be the horses out of the barn situation here. 2 outs. Runners on the corners for Newt Allen. 2-7. Base on balls. We'll load the bases. That brings the 9th man to the plate. Willard Brown. Brown could really blow a hole in this game. Can Willard Brown put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 5-7. Popped it up. Archie Ware calls for it and makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 8th inning. This is an elimination game. The Buckeyes' backs are to the wall. All right, Providence Bradley says he has a few more fastballs that he can fling up there. He goes back out to pitch the 8th inning. Johnny Cowan will lead off for the Buckeyes. 6 outs to go. I see a pitch hitter is coming out on deck for the pitcher Roosevelt Davis. And then it'll be the top of the order. And Parnell Woods. Here's the pitch to Johnny Cowan. 1-6. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 7 strikeouts for Providence Bradley. Fireman Grace. That's the pitch hitter. John W. Brown's warming up in the bullpen for Cleveland. 6-8. Popped up to first base. Buck O'Neill calls for it. Makes the grab. 2 outs. And here is the top of the order and Parnell Woods. 5-7. Ground ball second base X. Newton's a 2. 4-2. He makes the play. A clean inning for Providence Bradley. To pitch the bottom of the 8th for the Buckeyes, John W. Brown, 3.16 ERA, 7-6. Turkey Stearns leads off for Kansas City. He started off the rally in the 7th with a base hit. He's 1 for 3. 4-5 is a line drive to Archie Ware at first. Solid contact, but an out. Buck O'Neill. O'Neill is 0 for 3 today and 0 for 5 in the series. He has only reached by way of a walk. 3-4 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Avelino Canizares fields it and throws the first. 2 outs. Catcher Harry Else. 2-10's a base on balls. All right, Ellis is a slow runner at first, 1 through 10. Boise Marshall, the batter. 6-6 is a fly ball to Buddy Armour in left field. He makes the catch, and that's the end of the Buckeyes in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. 3-run lead for Kansas City. All right, Cleveland's going to give it their best shot here in the 9th inning. They got numbers 2, 3, and 4 coming to bat. Avelino Canizares leads off against Providence Bradley. He has 2 marks against his fatigue. Kansas City's Johnny Markham is warming up in the bullpen. Here's the pitch to Canizares. 1-7 is a base on balls. And that's it for Providence Bradley. He is now tired, and I'll take him out of the game. All right, the Buckeyes have a fast runner at first, but his run is not the important run. The important one is on deck. Sam Jethro is a hitter for Cleveland. He is 2 for 3, homer and a single, and 2 RBIs. All right, Sam Jethro has knocked in both runs for Cleveland today. It is 4-2. He is the potential tying run. Here's the pitch to Sam Jethro from Johnny Markham. 2-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Buddy Armour. 2-8 is a base hit, double asterisk. That puts Canizares at third and Armour at first. Runners on the corner. I think we'll play double play depth. Ducky Davenport's the hitter. We're going to try to get 2. 1-7. Ground ball second base B. It's a good thing because that would have rolled through if we were playing tight. But the B means a fielder's choice with Canizares at third scoring. 4-3. Armour's out at second. 4-6. And now Ducky Davenport's the runner at first. C Steeler, but that's out of the question. Archie Ware, representing the go-ahead run, steps into the plate. Johnny Markham goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to Archie Ware. 3-7. Ground ball second base. Newt Allen's got it. Throws to first. Buck O'Neill's got it, and that's the ball game. Final score, Kansas City 4 and Cleveland 3. We'll be back with a wrap-up. They are dancing in the streets at 18th and Vine in Kansas City as Kansas City wins the Diamond Gems Negro League Tournament in Stratomatic. Final score 4-3. Yesterday they beat the Buckeyes 1-0. And they take best of 3 series, 2-0. Cleveland Buckeyes scored 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors. Kansas City scored 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Providence Bradley. 8 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Johnny Markham gets the save. And the loser is Eugene Bremer. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 4 earned runs. There were home runs in the game, in the solo home run by Sam Jethro in the first for Cleveland, and a solo home run by Boise Marshall in the 5th inning for Kansas City. Boise Marshall is the star of the game for Kansas City. He was 2 for 4, knocked in the game-winning run, also homered. Hope you enjoyed this game. That concludes this project. We'll start a new project, probably on Monday, and that's going to involve football. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.